So really knowing her potential and capabilities is still kind of trying to figure out what does best, especially in a tough, grueling JL conference like this one. It's kind of tough for a freshman to be productive, but overall she's going to continue to get better as we progress.
You've seen this team kind of grow up from a maturity standpoint. You've seen the energy with this team. Even when they were struggling early on against Tech, it's kind of a different vibe. And I don't want to jump off the deep end saying, man, you know, this team is here and ready to roll. But the first game against Pratt, and I always say that because you were up 17-0 and you end up losing that game, that should have been maybe a 30-point blowout. Has anything had to be said to this team over the last couple of days?
Just that we can't get complacent, you know, making sure that we do the things we do best. Really, I talked to them about finding our team identity, and our identity is from the defensive perspective. Offense will come, but you got to be able to defend. If you can't defend, you can't win. So that's what we want to try to get back, being the defensive mindset team, taking good shots when they present themselves, but also making sure that even the people that's not even on the court is involved and engaged throughout the whole 40-minute contest.
Watching that film, what did you learn most about Pratt?
That they won't go away. You know, down 17 and knowing that they can actually come back. They never think that they're out of a game, and they've proven that. Actually coming back and actually beating us in a close contest. You know, a lot of things that really bounced our way, and we win, and we are able to evaluate the mistakes that happened. Hopefully we can shore those up and clean it up today.
I was going to say, they've done that a couple of times this season against other teams, so it wasn't just you. Let's maybe jump out to a 21-0 lead, and then maybe we'll hold it this time.
Yeah,
no issues,
like
right?
I said, it starts on the defensive side of the basketball. We got to be able to defend if we want to win.
This team's playing really well right now, so good luck to them.
Thank you.
Variety of repairs. And get this, even if it's not a Morton building, we are happy to provide repairs on any of your building's needs. Contact your local Morton office today at 620-275-4105.
Moment of honesty. I know Garnan sets the bar as high as it goes. And when it comes to cremation, they make a point of assuring that everything is done under their own roof, by their own professional staff, and in their own new state-of-the-art facility, and not farmed out to some off-site third-party crematory. So if I have to call on a funeral home, it'll be Garnan without question. Garnan Funeral Homes, serving all of Southwest Kansas.
America is at work, from farms to construction sites to factories. Millions of people operate tractors and heavy equipment every day to help keep America strong and growing. When operating dump trucks or equipment with booms or other extensions, watch out for overhead electrical lines. Make sure there's adequate clearance, because coming in contact with those lines could result in a tragedy. For more safety information, visit weci.net and click on the Safety tab. An important safety message brought to you by Wheatland Electric, delivering energy for life, your Touchstone Energy Cooperative.
When it's time for your vehicle service work, take it to Lot Motors in Dodge City. The technicians at Lot Motors are ASC certified and factory trained. Enroll in their oil change package for most makes and models and pay only $25 plus tax on your oil change. This includes 5 quarts of non-synthetic oil and a full inspection of your vehicle. Put your family's safety in the hands of a service department who won't settle for anything less than the best. Lot Motors, your largest Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram truck dealer in all of Western Kansas, under the Great American flag in Dodge City.
Propane heats our homes and shops, can supplement irrigation engines. And did you know that you can order a new vehicle fitted to operate on propane? Garden City Propane is a local, family-owned company that can help you maximize your fuel dollars with safe and affordable options. They have tanks, can get parts, and provide reliable delivery by people that have lived here and been in the business for years. So you never have to worry. Contact Garden City Propane today to find out more.
With Kansas Farm Bureau health plans, you'll find affordable Medicare supplement coverage that helps cover certain out-of-pocket expenses Medicare doesn't cover. We encourage you to compare our rates. Contact a Farm Bureau financial services agent near you or visit kfbhealthplans.com. Medicare supplements insured by Members Health Insurance Company, Columbia, Tennessee. Not connected with or endorsed by the U.S. or state government.
of a keynote before we get things started here from Conestoga Arena. For Pratt, no Jada Moss and no Selena Humphrey. So Moss is their big post player that's averaging a double-double. A late scratch. Pratt wearing the blue jerseys with the black numerals. Garden City is wearing the whites with the gold numerals and the black and gold trim. So we get to the keys to today's game and really build off what you did against Northwest Tech and really against Colby. The shooting has definitely been really good over the last couple of games, especially from downtown. Their last 3 games for Garden City, they're 33 of 76 on threes, 43%. And they've hit double-digit threes in every one of those games. The officials tonight, Greg Rudolph, Chris Rohr, and Bill McAtee, longtime Jayhawk official. Odom jumping it up with Jordan Mathis, and the Brockbusters control the opening tip, and they're moving from left to right, and Pratt opens up in a man-to-man defense. We've seen a lot of box and one with Jill Stevens so far this year. She handles right wing, comes back left, flips it to Afoa, head fake on a deep 3, and then pulls it back down. So Garden City looking after the Hutch game for their 3rd consecutive win. McGee down the middle to the rim, throws it off the right side of the backboard, out of bounds off of Pratt. Never hit the rim with 4 to shoot. McGee averaging just under 10 points per game. She's shooting nearly 50% from the floor. Afoa to throw it in line left. Finds Stevens, right corner. Hands for Afoa, veering left with 2. Down to 1, right wing 3, hits the left side of the backboard. And that is a shot clock violation. Good half-court defense to start by Pratt here in the opening quarter. So it's Pratt ball moving right to left. Wiebe throws it in. Wiebe a really good 3-point shooter. She and Jalen Taylor bringing it up. Had a little shot clock issue. That has been reset. 9:27 to go first quarter. And Pratt in possession from right to left. Pratt has it. Driving down the middle is Jalen Taylor from the hip that time. Left lane line as it knocked out of bounds, and the ball stays with Pratt. Beavers come in averaging 65 points per game. Their problem has been defense. They're allowing almost 66. Maybe rainbows it into Mathis, that long ponytail. Garden City opens in a man-to-man defense. Jalen Taylor, chest pass on the far side angle. That's Jada Garrett, back from Mathis. Flip it in the left corner, Taylor with 10 to shoot. Hand in her face from Nevis, crosses her over. Shot clock down to 6. Straight away, it's on before. Now to Mathis, right end line. Kick it left corner. Good ball movement. A Garrett 3. Slides off the front rim. Offensive rebound, Pratt, and a reset. That offensive rebound to Wiebe. So a second chance for Pratt. They're a really good offensive rebounding team. They average 15 a game. Mathis backdoor looking for Garrett. It's stolen by Keelani Nevis, and here comes Garden left to right. Minute 20 gone on a scoreless first quarter. It's Brockbuster ball, in search of their 3rd consecutive win and trying to get back over the 500 mark. Right corner, Nevis, open 3. Got it. Nevis from downtown has been shooting the ball much better as of late. Garden City 3 and Pratt nothing. First points of the game. Pratt ball right to left. Mathis holds on the high post, hands for Taylor. Redirect. On the right lane line that time for Onbefore. Kick it back out at the top of the key. A straight on 3 by Taylor is off the heel. Loose ball taken by Ariana Afoa for Garden City, and Pratt is 0 for their first 3. Garden City ball 2 minutes in, leading 3-0. They built that 17-0 lead the first time these two teams played. Nevis has it on the power G, high on the left. Dumps it for Odom, low left. Spinning on Wiebe, righty hook is good. Good start for Justice Odom. Garden has the first 5-0 Brockbusters. 7:37 to go here in the first quarter. And it's Pratt ball. They've missed their first 3 shots from the field. Mathis with her back to the basket at the nail. Couple of steps to her right. Hands it off for Garrett. Dribble drive down the middle. Going at Nevis. Throws it off the left side of the glass. And Justice Odom doesn't even jump for that rebound. And Pratt is 0 for 4. And it's Garden City ball from left to right. It's a Beaver team collectively shooting at just 34%. That's 17th of the conference. If you think about that, in the region, That's the 5th worst shooting team in the region as Pratt knocks the ball away on a post-entry feed on the right side. So the ball stays with Garden City. Ariana forward to throw it in on the end line left. Ball rainbows it into the paint, finding McGee right back for a forward. So Odom comes out. Taylor Lawhorn is in. A forward on a cross-court, cross-over dribble from the right wing going left and blows the layup. And the rebound off to Jalen Taylor for Pratt. Beavers have it, down 5-0. On the take, on before, wing to baseline left and floats it in off the glass with the right hand. So Pratt finally scratches. Brockbusters 5, Pratt 2. Garden City ball left to right. Pratt in a man-to-man defense. Their defense again surrendering 66 points per game on nearly 40% shooting, towards the bottom of the conference in both categories. Nevis' pass left corner to the left end line for Lawhorn is errant and out of bounds. Garden City's second turnover. And again, if you were asleep or under a rock the last 3 weeks, last time these two teams played in the first quarter, Garden City opened up a 17-0 lead. Pratt scored the final 14 points of that quarter, came back all the way to tie it at the end of 3, and then won the game late. Here's Mathis blowing around Lawhorn, wing to baseline left for Pratt, and lays it in. Lawhorn playing flat-footed that time. 5-4 Garden City, nearly 4 minutes gone by. Here in the opening quarter, and it's Brockbuster ball from left to right. McGee against Ombafor, wing to the right side, left wing to the right slot, pass to Lawhorn, but on the pass a foul, and that's on Ombafor, her first, and Pratt's first team foul. A little over 4 minutes gone. Here in the opening quarter, Garden City with a 5-4 lead. They scored the first 5. On the drive, Nevis, left mid-post pull-up. That's too strong from 10 feet. And Garrett boxing out against Jill Stevens, grabs the rebound for Garden City. Pratt has it from right to left. They've scored the last 4. Mathis attacking Lawhorn again, low right. This time Lawhorn played her well, and that shot short off the glass. And Stevens, who's coming off a double-double, the rebound for Garden City. Back comes Denitria McGee. Right-hand layup from the block is off, and that's Wiebe swooping in for the rebound for Pratt. Beavers have opened up 2 of 7. Garden City is 2 of 7. Now we have a whistle as Pratt has the ball and a foul against Garden City. And that is on Mattis Martin. First on Mattis Martin. And a 30-second timeout called by Garden City. Brockbusters again, another slow shooting start. Jill Stevens has yet to attempt one in the first 4 minutes plus. 5:20 left first quarter. It's Garden City 5, Pratt 4. Pratt ball when we come back on 99.9 The Rock.
Spring furniture facelift at great savings. It's a store-wide sale. Everything will be marked.
Back courtside here at Conestoga Arena. Mike Pilosoff, 5:20 to go first period. 5-4 Garden. It's Pratt ball dressed in the blue, attacking the hoop to my left. So Mathis and Garrett play that front line. Again, no, at least from what we're hearing, no Jada Moss tonight. Jalen Taylor to Wiebe, left mid-post. One hands that pass and then comes across the lane left to right and banks it in with the right hand. And just like that, Pratt has scored 6 straight points to take the lead. That's something that Antoine Scales talked about as Garden City now down 6-5 with the ball. Jumper missed by McGee, right lane line for Garden City, and coming out of the pack with that rebound is Ombafor for Pratt. But this is a team that's been down big a few times this year in Pratt, and they've come back. Garden City is the biggest example of that. Pratt with the ball in a 6-0 run. They have a 6-5 lead. 5.5 gone first quarter. Taylor at the top, crosses over McGee, goes into a triple team, left lane line, and an offensive foul as Greg Rudolph makes that call pretty demonstratively That's on before. They'll check that on Taylor. Taylor picks up her first team foul. Check that second team foul on Pratt, and their second turnover. And now Pratt calls a timeout. Really slow start both ways. 4.5 to go first quarter. It's Pratt 6, Garden City 5, back in 30 on 99.9 The Rock.
Always dreamed about owning.
.422 to go first quarter. Broncbusters down 6-5. They've got the ball left to right. Mattis Martin open triple from the top is wide right. And there's Garrett grabbing her second rebound for Pratt. Garden City now 2 of 9. Beavers in possession. On before, left wing 3 rattles in and out. And the strong side rebound by Afoa, who put her backside right in front of Mathis for that rebound, but Garden City turns it over, coming back the other way, their third giveaway. And the ball goes back over to Pratt. So Garden City, 2 of their first 9. They came out, hit their first 2 shots, but they have missed on their last 7. Little over 6 minutes gone here in quarter number 1, second and final regular season meeting between Garden City and Pratt. Pratt has won 12 of the last 21. They've got it in possession, right to left. Mathis, left corner, left wing 3. That's off the back iron. And Jill Stevens, the rebound for Garden City. She's tied up by Mathis, and the alternating arrow stays with Pratt. Again, this is a really good offensive rebounding team. They don't shoot it well at 34%, but they crash the glass, and Antoine Scales is not happy early. Garden City sleepwalking to the first 6 minutes of this first quarter. Referee's talking about this now. Not sure exactly why, but Blockbuster scored the first 5. Nevis hit a 3, Odom hit a hook in the paint. But since that point, it's been all Pratt. Garden City has not scored in 4 minutes. Underneath, Garrett misses a layup low left. Slides off the rim, and Justice Odom gobbles up rebound number 2 for her. And here comes Garden left to right. 3.5 to go first quarter, trailing 6-5. Afoa at the top, yo-yos on the bounce, flips it wing right now for Nevis, defended by Onbefore, fakes right, drives left to the nail, hesitation, sets up Afoa, now dribbles to the left arc, shot clock at 10, entry feed Odom against a double, righty hook is wide left, and there's Wiebe for her 3rd rebound for Pratt. Garden City 1 and done on the offensive end. Taylor right wing 3 for Pratt, hits the back rim, and a long rebound to Ariana Afloa on the deck for Garden City. Pratt is 0 for 5 from beyond the 3-point line. They're the 5th worst shooting team coming in the conference. Right wing Nevis 3 for Garden. That slides off that left rim, and Wiebe's there for her 4th rebound already of this opening quarter. Garden City has now missed on their last 9 shots. Pratt ball right to left. They lead at 6-5. Garden hasn't scored in almost 5 minutes. Taylor wing right for Pratt. Nevis sags 5 feet off of her. Garrett at the top for 3. Ring it up. 9 straight points for Pratt. They are on a massive tear. Garden City has gone silent. 2:24 remaining here in the first. And Garden City now down by 4. Can somebody infuse life? Afoa threw it. Odom wasn't looking, and there's a steal underneath by Onbefore for Pratt. 4th Garden turnover. Taylor to Onbefore, walks into a left wing 3. That's off the heel. Wiebe another offensive rebound. Reset for Pratt. That's already 4 offensive boards for the Beavers here in the opening quarter. Garrett with 10 to shoot. Floats a pass inside from Mathis. Knocked away and stolen by Jill Stevens. Garden has it. Pratt averages 19 turnovers a game. So with less than 2 minutes to go, Garden City has not scored in almost 5 minutes. McGee right lane line to the slot. Guarded there by Taylor. Whips it cross court to Foa. Left wing 3. That's way off. Wide right. And Garrett inhales the rebound for Pratt. Back comes Pratt right to left and a 9-0 run. They lead 9-5. A little less than 90 seconds to go here in quarter number 1. This game playing just the opposite of the first matchup where Garden City scored the first 17. Weeby at the top, very good three-point shooter, drives right to the elbow and is fouled by McGee. First foul on Dimitri McGee, that's the second team foul on Garden City. And substitutions, and Pratt using Liana Washington, who does not play a lot of minutes. She checks in, as does Shariah Daniels, the freshman from Southeast High School in Wichita. Garden City has missed 10 consecutive shots. It's Pratt ball up 9-5. Inbounds to Mathis, left corner against Odom. Drives across the lane, left to right. Beautiful pass underneath for Daniels, and Daniels lays it in. That's 11 straight points for Pratt. 1:02 left first quarter. It's a 6-point Beaver lead. The scoring drought for Garden coming up on 7 minutes without a basket. And there's Mattis Martin left lane line, forcing in a leaner off the right foot, hits the left side of the glass, but she's fouled that time by Liana Washington. That's the first on Washington. And more importantly, Mattis Martin a chance to end the scoring drought. Garden City, 10 straight misses from the field. Mattis Martin free throws a swish. That ends the 11-0 Pratt run. Mattis Martin, a 75% free throw shooter. Second one is good. 11-7 Pratt. 50 seconds to go first quarter. Beavers have it. Attacking the hoop to my left. Wild shot by Liana Washington, left lane line, throws it off the right glass, and Odom the chest high rebound for Garden City. Got an 8-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. 30 seconds to go in the first. Alexis Smith has just checked in off the screen. Go right for Odom against a double. Turnaround 10-footer, in and out. Pops out and on before the rebound, weak side for Pratt. Beavers can hold for the final shot of the quarter on an 11-2 run. Garden City without a field goal now for over 7 minutes. Game clock at 8, on before has it for Pratt, the tattoo on the left leg. Daniels, high post right side, across the lane, rejected by Odom and cleared to Martin. Garden has it, final second. Smith will not get the shot off before the buzzer. And that's the end of the first quarter. Garden City misses their final 11 shots of that opening quarter. Pratt closes on an 11-2 run at the end of one. It's Pratt 11, Garden City 7 on 99.9 The Rock.
Here at American Implement, we're proud to be part of the communities we serve.
One quarter in the books here from Conestoga Arena. Mike Pilosoff, and not pretty for Garden City to close that first quarter. They missed 11 straight shots. They have not scored from the field in the final 7:37 of that opening quarter. It's Garden City ball to begin the second. We've seen scoring droughts like this before this season, evident as how they closed the first quarter the first time these two teams played, when Pratt closed on a 14-0 run. Garden ball to begin the second, down 11-7, moving left to right. Left corner Mapang, pass swatted back in her face and stolen by Pratt. That's the 5th Garden City turnover. Here comes Daniels, slams on the brakes, right lane line. Up top, on before. Pratt probably only playing maybe 7 or 8 players tonight. On before goes into Odom, right lane line, knocked out of bounds off of Odom. And it's not like Pratt is shooting the lights out, just 28%. But they've taken advantage of 5 blockbuster turnovers. 30 seconds gone by in the second, 11-7 Pratt. Their ball attacking the hoop to my left. Taylor has it. On the far side wing, knocked away, out of bounds, and that's off of Taylor, right sideline. Pratt gives it right back. Crazy stat is Jill Stevens had a double-double, scored 24 points in the win over Northwest Tech. She hasn't even taken a shot. She's down on the floor right now. It's Nevis, Mattis, Martin, Smith, Lawhorn, and Odom, the two posts. And you don't see a lot of Lawhorn and Odom playing together. Usually it's Lawhorn replacing Odom. Alexis Smith finds Lawhorn left corner for Garden. Overhead pass to Mattis Martin straight away. Watch there by Taylor. Wiggles around her with a beautiful move. Shake and bake and lays it in off the wrong foot on the right block. First field goal for Garden City in more than 8 minutes. 11-9, Garden City down by 2. 8:53 to go here in the opening half. And it's Pratt ball from right to left. On before nearly tripped, sliding to her right at the top of the key. On before and Daniels. Here's Mathis. Kick it out, left wing, that's a 3 by Taylor, and it's off to the right. And there's Odom. Vacuums in her 4th rebound for Garden City. Pratt is 1 of 8 from downtown. Left side angle at Smith, low left for Lawhorn. Up top, Mattis Martin 3. That's a brick. Garden City has struggled from beyond the 3-point line. Leanna Washington, the defensive rebound for Pratt. 11-9, Garden City down 2. It's Pratt ball right to left. 2 minutes gone by second quarter. Daniels' foul line jumper is too strong. Lawhorn boxes Daniels out, gets shoved from behind, no call, and it's out of bounds off of Lawhorn, so the ball stays with Pratt. Garrett and Wiebe checking back in for Pratt. I mentioned Wiebe's a good 3-point shooter. She's hit 33s. That's the 9th most in the conference. But her team is not a great 3-point shooting team by any stretch, just 27%, and they've opened 1 of 8. Inbound to Daniels, low left against Smith, and a blocking foul as bodies collapse underneath the basket, and Alexis Smith got the worst of that. I mean, that's the right call, but unfortunately Smith was down and holding her left hip and trying to walk it off. Nearly 2 minutes elapsed here in the second. First free throws of the game for Pratt, and they belong to Shariah Daniels. Grew up in the Wichita area, 56% free throw shooter. And rattles around and in. Pratt 12, Garden City 9. If you're just tuning in, Garden scored the first 5, and then Pratt rattled off 11 straight. Garden went over 8 minutes between field goals. They had a stretch in that first quarter where they went over 7.5 minutes between points. And they finally got that rectified with a couple of free throws by Mattis Martin in the final minute. And the second free throw rattles out. Mattis Martin the rebound for Garden City. 12-9 Pratt. Garden City ball from left to right. Mattis Martin and Alexis Smith. Mattis Martin, Lawhorn, and Odom. Another lazy pass from the wing on the entry side on the right block, and it's intercepted by Leanna Washington for Pratt. Ahead for Wiebe, banging with Nevis low left, throws it off the left side of the glass, and Lawhorn scoops it up. Rockbusters in transition. Nevis a bad pass, saved by Smith. Out for Nevis left wing with a head fake. Drives inside to a triple team. Up top Mattis Martin, left corner Smith. Left inline Lawhorn. Skips it wing right for Nevis. Now for Odom in the block. Right side, turnaround is off the heel from the right block. And there's Garrett, the rebound for Pratt. It has been ugly offensively for Garden City, and that might be the biggest understatement of the week. Rockbusters 3 of 16. They are 1 of their last 14 from the field. Washington's runner in the paint. That pinball's out. Offensive rebound Daniels. Reset for Pratt. On before. Throws one up just inside the free throw line as an air ball. And the Rockbusters have it back from left to right. Pratt shooting just 23%, but they're up 12-9. Garden City has it from left to right. Mattis Martin with Nevis, Smith, Odom, and Lawhorn. Pratt zoning them up now. Kind of a 1-3-1 look. Shot clock at 7. Lawhorn left corner. Overhead pass to Nevis. Straight away Mattis Martin. Going inside at Garrett. Pull-up jumper. Got it. Check that was Washington who was guarding her. With the shot clock winding down, a deep 2 for Mattis Martin. And it's 12-11. Garden City within 1 now. 6:14 remaining in the first half. Boy, it has been ugly shooting for the Blockbusters. Just 1 of 6 from long range. Pratt ball with on before sideline right. And a 3-second violation called against Pratt. That's the 5th turnover against the Beavers. So Pratt comes into tonight off a 19-point loss against Seward the other night. They were down only 6 at the half, and they were outscored 43-30 in the second half. Before that, they beat Dodge by 16 and then had back-to-back losses against Hutch and Barton. The Hutch game, they had chances down the stretch to take the lead. They couldn't do it. Nevis, an angle left 3 for Garden as an air ball. Zadarats the offensive rebound for Garden City. That's their second chance of the first half. Mattis Martin defended straight away by Washington. No look pass, wing right Smith. Driving on before, sealed off right slot and a foul. That's on before her second. Each team has a foul, 4.5 gone by here in quarter number 2. And again, Pratt used an 11-0 run to build their largest lead of the game, 11-5, late in the first quarter. It's Pratt up 1 right now. It's Garden City ball. Lawhorn mid-range pull-up from the right side. Hits the front rim and ricochets right to Leanna Washington for Pratt. Whistle the other way as the Beavers come back in transition, and a defensive foul against Garden. That's on Alexis Smith. That's her second, and here comes Jill Stevens. Stevens back on the floor for Garden City, is yet to take a shot attempt. She's climbing the ladder as far as the best three-point shooters in the nation, shooting 69% from 3 over her last 3 games. Buzeller in for the first time, the sophomore from Gilbert, Arizona. Daniels set shot for Pratt, left end line, pinballs in and out. Weak side board to Mattis Martin for Garden City. Rockbusters -4 on the glass. And they're down 1, they've got the ball, 12-11, halfway through the second. Nice backdoor feed, Zadarats from the foul line to the left block for Nevis, who curls to the rim on the left block and is fouled. That's on Wiebe, the first on Wiebe, each team with 2 fouls. And now Keelani Nevis to the free throw line, an 82% free throw shooter for the transfer from Southwestern Oregon Community College. Down the first. Ties the game at 12 after Garden City was down by as many as 6 with 5 minutes to go. And you'll see Pratt go on these long scoring droughts as well. Again, they're an offensive team that struggles to score. 65 points per game. They shoot at just 34%. One more free throw for Keelani. Dips at the knees and swishes it home. Garden retakes the lead. 13-12 Garden City. Pratt has not scored in the last 3 minutes and 6 seconds. And they have 0 field goals here in the second quarter. 4:50 to go until halftime. Pratt ball right to left. Jalen Taylor's on the floor with Daniels, who has it left lane line. Kick it left corner for Garrett against Mattis Martin. Kicks it foul line extended left. Daniels up top. Wiebe for 3, too strong. And Mattis Martin, her 4th rebound, one of the smallest players on the floor for Garden City. Rockbusters have a 1-point lead on the ball. Zadarats redirects Stevens. Open 3, right wing. Got it. Her first shot attempt goes down from downtown. 16-12 Garden. They've ripped off 7 straight. And they've reestablished at least a little bit of control here in this opening half. Up by 4. It's Pratt ball from right to left. Daniels fakes a pass, drives left lane line against Zadarats. Nice up and under move, and is fouled in the restricted area on the way to the basket. Couple of free throws now for Daniels. You know what's impressive about that last shot by Stevens? It wasn't even a clean catch. Not that it was a poor pass from Zadarats, but Stevens moved as that pass was coming, so she was sliding to her right on the wing, and the pass went a little bit to the left. So as she gathers the ball, sets her feet, keeps those elbows straight, and bam, knocks down the 3 as Daniels hits the free throw for Pratt. That ends a 7-0 Garden City run. Daniels played at Southeast High School, a 56% free throw shooter. Second one no good. Off the back rim, and there's Taylor Lawhorn for her 2nd rebound for Garden City. 16-13, Blockbusters in front. They've got it left to right. Lawhorn finds Zadarats low left. Across the lane, left to right, got away with a double dribble. Misses the layup off the backboard and front rim, and Daniels the Pratt board. All the way the other way, taken away by Nevis, induces a jump ball. And the possession arrow stays with Pratt. Garden City just 4 assists in this game, but then you think they only have 5 made baskets. The last couple of games, Garden City has been sharing the ball. That's the Antoine Scales mold. They were not doing that in the first part of the year. Zeller in for the first time. Foul line jumper for Pratt. That's too strong. There's Daniels one-handing the offensive rebound for Pratt and a reset. Daniels around Zadarats. Rejected right lane line by Lawhorn from behind and a foul. Lawhorn thought she got it clean, and that was not the call. So 3:31 to go here in the second. And more Pratt free throws for Shariah Daniels. Daniels coming off a game against Seward. She had 14 points and 8 rebounds, but she turned the ball over 5 times. Free throw is good. Line drives that one home. It's been a free throw fest here in the second quarter for Pratt. They have yet to score from the field. Second one rattles in. 16-15 Garden City by 1. They've trailed by as many as 6. They led early 5-0. It's their ball left to right. Mattis Martin, Nevis, Odom, Lawhorn, and Stevens. Nevis has it right wing. They go on an interchange. Stevens sets a pick for Odom. Comes across the lane left to right and drops in a righty hook. That's just good offense by Garden City and another assist, their 5th of the night. 18-15 Blockbusters. So Stevens goes from the right block, sets a pick for Odom, who comes across, and they got that switch, and they took advantage. 18-15 Garden City. Blockbusters with a 3-point lead. Pratt in possession right to left. Taylor, Zeller, Garrett, Daniels, and Wiebe, the 5 on the floor for first-year head coach Steve Kenner. Garden City playing man-to-man. Shot clock at 10. It's Taylor wing right. She's 0 for 4. Chest pass for Daniels. Foul on extended left against Odom. Up top, Taylor 3. Short. Loose ball on the floor, taken by Jill Stevens for Garden City. Back on the Blockbusters from left to right. Pratt now 1 of 10 from beyond the 3-point line. And Taylor is 0 for 4. Mattis Martin finds Stevens, right wing, guarded by the smaller Zeller. Entry feed high on the right side, Odom. Backing down Wiebe. Kicks it for Mattis Martin. Set shot open, triple. Got it from the left wing. 21-15 Blockbusters, their largest lead of the first half. And their 3rd 3-point hit. Pratt ball from right to left as we come up on 2 minutes to play here in the second quarter. Wiebe has it right end line for Pratt. Spins into a double, knocked away by Odom and taken by Mattis Martin. Garden with it, they had numbers, and now Mattis Martin backs it out. Martin with 9 points off the bench. Shakes, whips it for Nevis on the power G left side. Interior feed Odom, going at Daniels, and an offensive foul in the paint. Listen, Bill McAtee was officiating before I was born, but the rules have changed in the last 50 years, and that should have been a blocking foul. And Antoine Scales just said it, and he can't believe it. In fact, I think Bill McAtee might know James Naismith. Might tell you how old he is. Turnover number 7 on Garden City. Anytime Pratt back right to left. Taylor, foul line jumper, perfect. Straight on that time, 21-17. Pratt pulls to within 4 with 1:25 to go in the half. Garden City ball from left to right. Mattis Martin across the 10-second line for Stevens, right side arc. Defended by Zeller, spins left, comes towards the nail, behind her back, and Zeller might have fouled her 6 times. And McAtee makes the call there. Zeller, the sophomore from Gilbert, Arizona, transferred from Chandler Gilbert Junior College. She's the one that fouled Jill Stevens. 21-17 Garden City. They've got it left to right. Nevis on the take and banks it in. Right down the middle. 7 for Nevis. 23-17 Garden City on a 7-2 mini run with 1:02 left in the half. Mathis splits 2 defenders left lane line. Up top Garrett, line drive 3, not close. Wide right. And that might have been the ugliest looking shot of the night thus far. That missed the rim maybe by 3 feet. Out of bounds to Garden City. Blockbusters have it left to right. Mattis, Martin, Stevens, Odom, Lawhorn, and Nevis, the 5 on the floor. Elbow right, it's Odom. They double her. Flips it inside Lawhorn. Redirect Nevis. Right corner 3. It's the backboard, front rim, no. Offensive rebound. Odom with a power dribble and is fouled underneath. Mathis picks up that foul. That's the first on Mathis. And each team has 4 with 30 seconds to go in the half. And Odom to the foul line, she's 69%. Garden City 4 for 4 at the line. And that one's in and out. First miss of the night for Garden City. A much improved free throw shooting team the last 5-6 games as a team shooting 66%. Swish on the second. 24-17. Garden City by 7 with 30 seconds to go in the half. This the largest lead for Antoine Scales' team. About a second differential between shot clock and game clock. Taylor has it for Pratt, pounds a waist-high right-hand dribble. Exchanges the dribble between the right hand and left. Left wing Mathis works on Odom. Throws a pass to the corner and throws it away. 7 turnovers for Pratt. 5 here in the second quarter. Shot clock is off. Garden City ball up by 7, 24-17. 8 seconds to go. Mattis Martin around an Odom screen. Crossover finds Odom down the middle to the rim. Banker is good. Odom with 7, and that's how the first half comes to an end. So just like that, the way the first quarter ended for the Blockbusters, just the opposite in the second. Garden hasn't scored in almost 5 minutes. Taylor wing right for Pratt. Evan Sachs 5 feet off of her. Garrett at the top for 3 to bring it up. 9 straight points for Pratt. So Garrett's 3 makes it 9. Garden City has missed 10 consecutive shots. Pratt ball of 9-5. Inbounds to Mathis, left corner against Odom. Drives across the lane, left to right. Beautiful pass underneath for Daniels, and Daniels lays it in. Taylor wiggles around her with a beautiful move, shake and bake, lays it in off the wrong foot on the right block. Rockcrossers have a 1-point lead on the ball. Sanarak redirects Stevens, open 3 right wing, got it. First shot attempt goes down from downtown. 16-12 Garden, they've ripped off 7 straight. Kicks it for Mattis. Set shot, open triple. Got it for the left wing. Mattis on an Odom screen. Crossover finds Odom down the middle to the rim. Baker's good. Odom with 7, and that's how the first half goes to an end. Closes the half on a 10-2 run. They're up 26-17 at the intermission. Take a time.
Morton Buildings has over 115 years of experience in the construction industry, which means we have completed a wide variety of repairs. And get this, even if it's not a Morton building, we are happy to provide repairs on any of your building's needs. Contact your local Morton office today at 620-275-4105.
With spring around the corner, it's time to put the craftsmanship of Quality Structures to work for you on your next building project. Whatever it is you've got planned, garage, hobby shop, ag, or equestrian, the experts at QSI will see it through from design to done. And during our annual spring sales event, you can take 3% off your entire post-frame building purchase. Don't miss out. You have until March 31st to save big on your next project. Visit us at qualitystructures.com for more details.
America is at work, from farms to construction sites to factories. Millions of people operate tractors and heavy equipment every day to help keep America strong and growing. When operating dump trucks or equipment with booms or other extensions, watch out for overhead electrical lines. Make sure there's adequate clearance, because coming in contact with those lines could result in a tragedy. For more safety information, visit weci.net and click on the Safety tab. An important safety message brought to you by Wheatland Electric, delivering energy for life, your Touchstone Energy Cooperative.
You know, it's expensive to own your own rototiller, power rake, or aerator. And then where do you store those lawn and garden items when you're done with them? Garden True Value Rental has the answer. Rent all the items you want for all those lawn and garden jobs and let Garden True Value store them. If there's a repair problem, then Garden True Value will take care of it. Use that extra storage space in your garage or shed or other things and save your money by renting from Garden True Value. So buy what you want and rent what you need.
Propane heats our homes and shops, can supplement irrigation engines. And did you know that you can order a new vehicle fitted to operate on propane? Garden City Propane is a local, family-owned company that can help you maximize your fuel dollars with safe and affordable options. They have tanks, can get parts, and provide reliable delivery by people that have lived here and been in the business for years. So you never have to worry. Contact Garden City Propane today to find out more.
Garden City Community College is proudly supporting the Broncbusters to victory this school year, and they're assisting them to a victorious future. Find out all Garden City Community College has to offer. If you thought you couldn't afford college or can't get funding for your kids or yourself, well, you can, and they can help. Visit Garden City Community College on Campus Drive in Garden City, or go online to gcccs.edu for more information. Garden City Community College. Go Broncbusters!
Furniture facelift at great savings. It's a store-wide sale. Everything will be marked on sale, and on top of that, we will warm things up even more with extended financing of up to 60 months with 0% interest. Right now, take advantage of in-stock mattresses that are ready for delivery or pickup. It's been a long, cold winter, so head to Robinson Furniture and warm your home up with new furniture. And thank you for shopping with us.
Moment of honesty. I know Garnan sets the bar as high as it goes. And when it comes to cremation, they make a point of assuring that everything is done under their own roof, by their own professional staff, and in their own new state-of-the-art facility, and not farmed out to some off-site third-party crematory. So if I have to call on a funeral home, it'll be Garnan without question. Garnan Funeral Homes, serving all of Southwest Kansas.
Start of the second half here from Conestoga Arena. Mike Pilasoff, it's the Broncbusters up 26-17 with the ball, moving right to left with Nevis, Odom, McGee, Mattis Martin, and Stevens. Beautiful drop step move that time by Odom against Weeby right block. And Odom going to work, she's got 9. And the Broncbuster lead is 11, their first double-digit lead of the game, 28-17. 9:37 to go here in the third. Pratt ball left to right, on before Taylor with Mathis, Weeby, and Garrett. And check that, it's Daniels, not Mathis, starting the second half. Garrett straight on, 18-footer no. And Daniels tries to track it down right end line and stepped out of bounds. Ball back over to Garden City. Pratt in that second quarter outscored 19-6. And the Blockbusters have 10 made baskets. They have 8 assists. Straight away, it's Odom for Garden City. Fakes the pass against this Pratt man-to-man. McGee watched by Wiebe. Wing to wing on the left side, Mattis Martin. Directing traffic with that right hand. Tells Odom to come get it. She's got it. Left wing, 10 to shoot. Odom, 9 points, 5 boards. Throws an errant pass, saved right of the Blockbuster logo by Mattis Martin. Hides behind a Stevens pick. Straight on three is off to the left. And a waist-high rebound by Jalen Taylor for Pratt. Garden City just 2 offensive rebounds. They're shooting 36%. It's Beaver ball down 11 left to right, 28-17. Garrett, no-look feed, left block to the elbow, deflected and saved by Daniels, who attacks Odom, rejected with that big left hand of Justice Odom. And a foul, though, on Justice. That's the second on the freshman from Indianapolis. I asked Antoine Scales in the pregame, you know, when you look at the Pratt game, the last game, that was Odom, that was one of her best games. And then since that point, her offense has kind of, you know, gone the other way. And I asked him, you know, what happened? And he said, look, you know, she's still learning the college game. And he kind of compared it to a sophomore slump. Now, she's only a freshman as Daniels bricks that first free throw for Pratt. She's still learning, but she also missed a good portion of her season last year in high school because of an ACL injury. Daniels misses 2 for Pratt, in and out on the second. And Nene McGee underneath for the Garden City rebound. 28-17 Blockbusters in the midst of a 12-2 run. 90 seconds gone third quarter. They've got it up 28-17. Mattis Martin right arc. Drives to the right corner. Defended there by Daniels. Lobs it low post right for Liz Sherrill. Banging with Wiebe. Misses the layup. Grabs her own miss. Kicks for Mattis Martin. Angle right three is short. And a long rebound to Daniels for Pratt. Going at Nevis to the rim. Layup is good, plus the foul. That's a good call. Nevis was in that restricted arc. Daniels has 8 and cuts the lead to 9. So with 2 minutes gone by here in the third, chance for a three-point play. Daniels has all 8 free throw attempts for Pratt. Free throw is good. 28-20. Puts an end to that 12-2 Garden City run. Blockbusters up by 8. Daniels has 9 points. The rest of the team collectively is combined for 12. Garden City ball right to left. Afoa, Stevens, McGee, Liz Sherrill, and Nevis. On before, guarding Afoa out near the timeline right side. Comes back left, front court left, feeds Nevis. Defended by Taylor. Pratt in a man-to-man. Shot clock at 10. Sherrill 2 hands a pass, elbow left. Now they pitch it back left wing Nevis. Attacking Taylor off the dribble and puts it in. Off the glass for Nevis. She's got 9. She and Mattis Martin have 18 of Garden City's 30 and the lead back to 10. 14-5 Blockbuster run. Nifty move by Nevis to get it back to double digits. Pratt ball left to right, trailing 30-20. Coming up on 7 minutes to play in the third. Garden in a 2-3 zone that time, or now they switch back to a man. Garrett left lane line, shoves off Stevens. Wild shot from 10 is in and out. And cradling the rebound, Ariana Afoa for Garden City. Garden City with a 10-point lead. They've led by as many as 11. They trailed early by 6. They took command of this game with a 19-6 scoring output in that second quarter. Sherrill misses a mid-range from the right side, in and out. Rebound Daniels for Pratt. Little give and go that time for On Before. Left lane line and banks it in. On Before with 2 points. Check that with 4. 30-22 now. Garden City's lead is 8 with 6:30 remaining in the third. Blockbuster ball from right to left. Looking to even the season series after Pratt stormed back from 17 down the first time. Stevens scoop pass from the top of the key to the sideline goes errant of Ariana Afoa and Garden City's 8th turnover. So Pratt this year under the direction now of Steve Canner. And you think about the coaching carousel for Pratt. They've had a new coach now 3 out of the last 5 seasons. John Ishii, who was the coach last year, left after 3 seasons. He was 40-51.
Pratt with the ball. Garrett left mid-post and an offensive foul. That's Mattis Martin and Nevis taking the charge. First on Garrett. Pratt's 8th turnover. Beaver's first team foul here of the third quarter. So issue before he was there was Stephanie Thompson, who had a really good tenure. Led Beavers to their first winning record in 2016 since 2005. Won 106 games in 8 seasons. Stepped away for an administrative role. So they are still looking for some continuity from the coaching position. As Mattis Martin shovels a pass right elbow to the left block for Jill Stevens for Garden. She's fouled. 30-22 Garden City, less than 6 to go in the third. Rockbusters used a 12-2 run to open up an 11-point lead early in the quarter. They're up by 8 now. Garrett just picked up her second foul, Pratt's second team foul. Inbounds to McGee, went through her legs, out of bounds off of Garden City. 9th Rockbuster turnover. So more on Coach Kenner. I mentioned last year he spent time as the head coach at DME Sports Academy in Daytona Beach, Florida. Was also an assistant at IMG, so 2 of the bigger prep programs in the country. So he knows what he's doing. All right, turn this Pratt team around. Mathis is back in for the first time here in the second half. He's fouled, left lane line for Pratt. That's on Cheryl. First on Cheryl, Garden City's third team foul. This is an important stretch of games for Garden City. You think about this, you've got Barton on Wednesday, and then Dodge. That's another revenge game, if you want to call it. That's a rivalry game anyway. They had no business losing that game the first time. Pratt ball left to right, Wiebe in from the left wing. Chest pass straight away, Natalia Taylor in for the first time. She started a handful of games this year. Shovels for Jalen Taylor. Lefty hook is good at the rim. 30-24, Garden City, their lead down to 6 now. Coming up on 5 minutes to play here in this third quarter. Garden City ball right to left. Stevens pass from McGee, right block. Deflected, and then McGee goes to the deck. That time with Daniels, and they call a foul. Alternating arrow belongs to Pratt. That's the 10th Garden City turnover. Rockbusters, 2 early giveaways here in the third quarter. Halfway through the period, 30-24 Garden. They've led by as many as 11. They lead down to 6, and Pratt can cut into that even further here. Mathis at the top, drives on Odom, retreats back to the top of the key. Chest pass spins to the near side for Natalia Taylor. Comes back left against Mattis Martin. Little up and under, took 3 steps and traveled. I mean, nice idea, but illegal. Pratt gives it back. Garden City ball right to left. Talia Taylor from Glenwood Springs, Colorado. There's an honorable mention all-region player there. Garden City ball right to left. A 6-point lead. Mattis Martin, bad pass. Deflected right to McGee, though. Saves it for Garden, and then is fouled left lane line. And a couple of free throws now for the sophomore Nene McGee. You know, as well as Mattis Martin has been passing, and you know, I asked Coach Scales about this the last game. She had that no-look pass against Northwest Tech where she's looking towards the sideline and then fires a pass back left. And the one thing that he said was, look, some of these other players, as McGee misses the free throw for Garden City, have not seen that before. Whether it's a Justice Odom or a Jill Stevens, where they're playing with a point guard who comes in with that European style. McGee, second free throw, bounces around and drops in. 1 of 2. 31-24 Garden City, 4:26 remaining here in the third. Pratt ball left to right. Taylor holds up 3 fingers on the left hand. Fires from Mathis at the foul line. Drives right around Odom, and that's too easy. Jordan Mathis with her second field goal. 31-26 Garden City. Coming up on 4 to play in the third. Blockbuster 11-point lead is down to 5, and it's Garden ball right to left. Mattis Martin curling right. Working on Daniels, sets up Nevis, and a swish from the left end line. (33-26) Blockbusters, 3:48 remaining here in the third. Back comes Pratt left to right, and Mathis called for a travel left mid-post. Pratt has turned it over 10 times in this game. Blockbuster ball right to left. Mattis Martin along with Taylor Lawhorner's back in. Stevens, Nevis, and McGee. Mattis Martin at the foul line, drives inside, sets up McGee, off the back rim, spins in and out. And the rebound to Mathis in traffic for Pratt. McGee is 0 for 4. Beavers down 7 with it. Mathis pull up in the paint, too strong. Ball loose, Mathis hits the deck with Nevis. And I believe loose ball foul or jump ball? Jump ball possession arrow goes back over to Garden City. Coach Kenner is not agreeing with that call. Thought there was a foul. Probably don't blame him. Nearly 7 minutes gone here in quarter number 3. It's blockbuster ball from right to left. Nevis cradles the ball right arc. 11 points. Looking for McGee, was slashing down the right lane line. Ball knocked out of bounds. Garden City in the first quarter built a 5-0 lead, and then Pratt answered with 11 straight. Garden City went more than 8 minutes without a field goal, but regathered themselves in that second quarter. They outscored Pratt 19-6. They've been up by as many as 11. They're up 7 here as Stevens forces one up, twisting and turning right of the lane, and is fouled. That's on Natalia Taylor, and the first on Taylor. Garden City was up by 9 at the half, and again up by as many as 11 early in this third quarter. Pratt cut that to 5. It sits at 7 now with Garden City's Jill Stevens at the line. Stevens, one of the best three-point shooters in the country, but she's only taken 1 shot. 82% free throw shooter. Hits the back rim on the first. You know, I've talked about so many times the I don't know if you want to say the elusive 50, 40, 90, because you don't see it a lot at this level. Stevens 1 of 2. But it's 50% from the field, 40% on threes, and then 90% from the free throw line. Stevens has a chance. The free throw percentage is in the low 80s, but she hasn't shot a lot of them. Pratt with the ball as Lawhorn sends back Mathis, and the loose ball comes to Nevis for Garden. Nevis skips a pass left lane line to the right side, knocked out of bounds by Pratt. Great defensive play by Lawhorn, who's had 2 games this year with 4 blocks. Blockbusters have it, up by 8. Mattis Martin and Nevis in the backcourt. Mapang, Stevens, and Lawhorn up front. Garden 3 straight games with double-digit threes, but they've only hit 3 tonight. Mapang at the foul line for Garden. Watched there by Daniel. Shot clock at 10. Drifts back towards the wing. Sets up right arc Mattis Martin, who has 9. Fires a 3, too strong. And there's Wiebe boxing out Jill Stevens for the rebound, and Pratt's got the ball. Down by 8. Mathis, open corner 3. Off to the left, bounces twice on the left rim. And Taylor Lawhorn gobbles up her 3rd rebound for Garden City. Pratt, a really good offensive rebounding team, only 7 offensive boards in this game. Blockbusters have it right to left, leading 34-26. Nevis from Lawhorn underneath on a bullet feed and blows the layup left block. Mattis Martin, the offensive rebound, finding Stevens to the rim and a lefty finish. Stevens with 6. Garden's lead back to 10. 36-26. They've scored the last 5 with 1:30 left here in the third. Pratt ball left to right, on before Daniels, Mathis, Garrett, and Wiebe. Wiebe with 2.7 rebounds and is fouled right elbow by Mapang, who says, wait a minute, I was here first. Mapang picks up the foul, that's her first. Garden City's 4th team foul. That has not shot a free throw here in the second half. Here's Daniels around Stevens, left lane line, no. Mathis, the offensive rebound, that doesn't go either. And Jill Stevens clears for Garden City. Pratt shooting just 24%. Mathis, there's that no-look pass for Garden. Up top, Stevens, 3, in and out. Rare miss for her from downtown. Wiebe, the waist-high rebound for Pratt. Stevens, that's her first miss from the floor tonight. Pratt down 10, 36-26, final 40 seconds of the third. They've got it. Taylor elbow right jumper, no good. Hits the front iron. Offensive rebound now comes off to Ombefor. Reset for Pratt. Low left. That's Mathis, and she's fouled. Pratt with 9 offensive boards. Said Pratt hasn't shot free throws in this half. They haven't. They've shot 3, but they shot 6 in the first half. 35 seconds to go in the third. And last foul on Taylor Lawhorn. That's the first on Lawhorn, and Garden City's over the limit. Substitutions for Pratt. Taylor comes out. Garrett is back in. Again, no Jada Moss, who was really good in that first meeting against Garden City. Had 8 points and 14 rebounds. He's not here tonight. Free throw good by Mathis. Pratt cuts the lead to 9, 36-27. First points for the Beavers in nearly 4 minutes. Mathis, a 62% free throw shooter, the sophomore from Rockwall, Texas. Swish. 36-28, Garden City's lead is 8. 30 seconds remaining in the third. Alexis Smith back in with Odom, Nevis, Mapang, and Stevens. And they put Pratt away for good. Let Pratt hang around the last time, lost the game. Smith kicks for Nevis left corner. Watched by Daniels with the timer at 10. 4-second differential, shot clock to game clock. Clock at 5 now, down to 4. Mapang left inline, head fake, double pump. Fires from 15, no. Shot clock goes off. Ball still loose. Offensive rebound, Mapang. Another chance for Garden. They don't get another shot off, and that's the end of the third quarter. Garden City was up by as many as 11. They take an 8-point lead to the final period. Garden City 36, Pratt 28 on 99.9 The Rock.
First house or car or business. Insure carefully, dream fearlessly.
American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
For details, contact Neil Hawley, agent at Neil Hawley Agency Incorporated. Call 620-275-6833 or stop by 1105 East Kansas Plaza in Garden City today.
When it's time for your vehicle service work, take it to Lot Motors in Dodge City. The technicians at Lot Motors are ASC certified and factory trained. Enroll in their oil change package for most makes and models and pay only $25 plus tax on your oil change.
Getting set to start the fourth quarter here from Conestoga Arena. Mike Pilosoff, the Brockbusters with an 8-point lead, 36-28. And remember how this season series has gone. Garden City, the first meeting in Pratt, led 17-0 early in the first quarter. Pratt stormed back with 14 straight points, eventually came back to tie the game at the end of 3. Jill Stevens had a chance after Pratt took the lead to tie or win it late, could not do it, and Pratt probably their most improbable win of the season to date. It's Pratt ball from left to right. They've shot only 24% thus far in this game, but they're still hanging around, down only 8. They come back with Garrett on before Wiebe, and then Mathis and Daniels. Down screen set by Daniels. Wiebe couldn't get free. Daniels has it right slot with 10 to shoot. Across the lane right to left over Stevens, wide left. Out of bounds to Garden City. Daniels is 2 of 8. Daniels getting more playing time with the absence of Jada Moss, the big post player, who entered play tonight with 5 double-doubles, but she's back and Pratt did not make the trip. Blockbuster ball from right to left. Alexis Smith has it. Garden City leading 36-28. Can they get Jill Stevens going and finish this one off? Nevis reverse pivot, left elbow. Beautiful pass, zigzag right to left. Ripped it right by the ear hole of Garrett, and Mapang lays it in. That was a bullet feed from Nevis. 38-28, Garden City in front. 9:04 to go in the fourth. Pratt ball left to right. Garrett wing right, dribbles left towards the top. She's got 3 points, 4 rebounds. She's just 1 of 7 Little pick and pop this time. It's Mathis at the top to the nail. Retreats against Odom with 6 to shoot. Odom's not guarding her out there. Mathis isn't shooting. Shot clock at 3. Finds Garrett. Right slot jumper is good. Jada Garrett with 5. Garden City 38, Pratt 30. 8:35 remaining here in the fourth. Blockbusters have it right to left. Smith, Stevens, Odom, Mapang, and Nevis. Nevis the lone blockbuster in double figures with 11. She handles left corner, watched by Daniels. Pratt in a man-to-man. Dribble drive to the elbow. Turn, face, and fire. Misses from 15. And Daniels one-hands the rebound left block for Pratt. Nevis is 4 of 10. Garden City shooting 34%. Pratt ball left to right, and Ombafor is armbarred on the Conestoga type, just inside the right arc, and a foul on Garden City. Third on Smith, first team foul on the Blockbusters. Nearly 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Garden is led by as many as 11. Pratt led in the first half by 6. Garden City used a 19-6 surge in that second quarter to build a 9-point halftime lead. They're up 8 now, early in the fourth, and it's Pratt ball. Mathis in from the left corner, lost it, and the steal to Alexis Smith for Garden City. Smith pulls it back out. Blockbusters have it, leading 38-30. Little stop and go, and she misses the layup, wing to baseline left. Daniels the defensive rebound for Pratt, and she's fouled. That's 2 point-blank layup misses, one by Smith, the other by Neves for Garden City. Stevens with the excuse me foul. That's her first team foul against Garden City. Hal Pratt is still in this game, shooting 25%. There's an inbounds pass stolen by Mapang for Garden. Puts it off the glass. No. Grabs her own miss. Pang has really struggled offensively the last couple of games. Blockbusters have it with Nevis left wing. Pratt stays in that man-to-man. Nevis around a Stevens pick. Dribbles all the way to the right sideline. Overhead pass. Odom one-hands it on the block right side and floats it in. Odom with 11. She and Nevis have combined for 22 of the 40 Blockbuster points to lead back to 10. 40-30 Garden. Pratt ball left to right. And it's Taylor straight away. Just 2 of 8 shooting. Now for Garrett, wing right. Defended there by Nevis. Beavers again, still in this game, shooting 25%. As a team this year, they're the 5th worst shooting team in the region. Garrett out of control, left lane line out of travel. Turnover Pratt, their 11th, and the Beavers call a timeout. 6:54 to go in this one. Garden City up by 10. They've got the ball when we come back. It's 40-30 on 99.9 The Rock. And the Blockbusters finish the deal. Up 40-30. A little over 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Mike Pilasov at Conestoga Arena. Alexis Smith, Nevis, Mapang, Stevens, and Odom, the 5 on the floor for Garden City. Stevens has been quiet. Pratt's read the scouting report. Stevens right corner has it. Watched there by Leanna Washington, who's back in. Drive by Odom, flips up a shot in the paint. That's in and out. Odom is 5 of 9. And the rebound to Mathis for Pratt. Beavers back down by 10. Can they make a push? Taylor has it. 4 points, 2 rebounds, wing right. In the corner, Mathis. Open 3. Got it. Rare three from Mathis, just her 8th of the season, and cuts it to 7. Odom was reluctant to go out and guard her. 6:09 remaining in the fourth. Blockbusters have it right to left. Nevis at the top has 11 points, 4 of 10. Smith off a down screen wing right, drives to the end line, pull up 10-footer, that's off. Mathis, another rebound, her 5th. Pratt with it left to right, in transition. Washington head fake right corner, got away with a travel. They come out and trap her right slot. Now for Mathis. Low post, nice feed on before, finding Daniels just outside the restricted arc and throws it up off the heel, and Justice Odom two-hands the rebound in the paint for Garden City. 5.5 to go, fourth quarter. Garden 40, Pratt 33. Stevens 3, got it from the right sideline. It does not take her long to get rid of that ball. 43-33 Garden City. Stevens has hit 2 threes. That was from 25 feet out. Mathis to answer, and does for Pratt at the top of the key. Garden 43, Pratt 36. 5:04 remaining here in the fourth. Mathis has hit 2 threes. She had 7 coming in all season. Blockbusters by 7 with the ball. As we duck under 5 to play here in the fourth. Whistle away from the ball as Nevis fires a 3 from the left corner, and a foul. It's on Daniels. Garden City 13 assists on 16 made field goals. So while they're not shooting the ball well, they are moving it. Pratt's first team foul. Garden with it, up 7, 43-36. Lawhorn nudges one up, right block, and missed it. On before the rebound for Pratt. Ahead for Washington, skips it left block to right, knocked out of bounds, looking that time for Mathis, who has scored the last 6 Pratt points, and the ball tipped out by Garden City. Mathis, Washington, Daniels, on before, and Garrett, the 5 on the floor for first-year head coach Steve Kenner. Got to get the ball in. Mathis finally does. She can throw it into the backcourt. And I don't think that Washington realized that. You can throw that ball back there. Either way, it's a turnover. And the Beavers' 12th giveaway. With 4:40 left here in the fourth, it's Garden City ball leading 43-36. Busters with it. Alexis Smith across the 10-second line. Goes behind her back. At the top of the key, watched by Onbefore. Chest pass for Stevens. High on the left side. Washington defends her. Finds a cutting Smith. Draws back left corner. 19-foot deuce. That's an air ball. Ball loose on the baseline. Mapang is under that pile. Brittany Mapang, an extra hustle and an extra possession for Garden City. Possession arrow stays with the Brockbusters. Garden City's 7th offensive rebound. They're -4 on the glass. But they're up by 7. They've led by as many as 11. Pass deflected on the inbounds by a forward for Garden City. Blockbuster volleyball on the road tonight. They're in Colby, and then they come back home tomorrow night against Colby. A little home and home. Patrick Hiltstein playing really well as of late. Nice drive, right wing to left block by Nevis. Uses the left hand high off the glass and puts it home. Garden City by 9, 45-36, 4:10 to go here in the fourth. Pratt ball on before, right in line drive, and she's fouled on the way up. Ariana Foe whistle for the foul, that's her first. And Garden City's 3rd team foul. So now on before to the free throw line. She shoots at 75%. Pratt is 7 of 11 at the stripe. Wide right. Pratt 7 of 12 at the line tonight. They're 10th in the conference in free throw percentage. They average 22 a game. Second one pinballs out. Couple of big misses there. Lawhorn vacuums in her 4th rebound, and it's Garden City ball right to left, nursing a 9-point lead, 45-36. Less than 4 to go in the fourth. Stevens, Mapang, Nevis, Lawhorn, and Mattis Martin. Stevens takes 2 defenders off the dribble, picks it up left block. Now for Lawhorn, out left wing Mattis Martin. Hesitation move, no look feed for Stevens, and it's stolen by Onbefore. Pratt's got it, trailing 45-36, coming up on 3.5 to play in the fourth. Daniels crosses over, turns Stevens around. At the top, it's on before. Chest pass for Daniels with a righty scoop, and that one rolls off. Daniels the offensive rebound and is fouled low left. You can tell Daniels has the fundamental skill. The way she one-handed that rebound. She played in a really good league, the Wichita City League. That foul was before the shot. And they call it jump ball. I think no foul. Pratt keeps it anyway in the alternating arrow. Daniels, mid-range jumper from the left, that's off. Nevis in amongst two Pratt players, grabs the rebound, and she's fouled. Daniels is now 2 of 11, so I've said all the fundamental skills, she's just not been able to knock down shots. Rockbusters have it right to left. They called that foul on Jordan Mathis, her second, Pratt's second team foul. Garden City in possession, up 45-36, 3 minutes to go in the fourth. Looking for their third straight win and to even the season series with Pratt. Addis Martin on a Stevens pick, bounce past Lawhorn in the lane with 7 to shoot. Now defended by Mathis, interior feed, stolen by Leanna Washington for Pratt, and the 12th Garden City turnover. Rockbusters have been good as far as the turnovers. They've just not shot the ball well in this game, and Pratt has hung around. Washington left wing, drives right to left, comes back left with a lefty flip. No, that was there, and she missed the layup, and Jill Stevens tracks it down far corner for Garden City. 2.5 to go, fourth quarter. 45-36, Rockbusters by 9 with the ball. Coming off that blowout win over Northwest Tech where Jill Stevens hit 7 threes. Mattis Martin around Mathis with a shake and bake down the middle and lays it in. Antoine Scales calls it timeout. This equals the largest lead of the game for Garden. What a hesitation move by Mattis Martin, blowing right past Mathis. 47-36 Garden. 2:13 to go on 99.9 The Rock.
Heartland Cancer Center in Garden City.
.213 remaining here in the fourth. Mike Pilosoff back courtside at Conestoga Arena. It's Garden City 47, Pratt 36. Rockbusters now 3 in double figures. Nevis 13, Mattis Martin with 11, Justice Odom with 11 points and 6 rebounds. Game reset, Garden City 3 timeouts, Pratt with 2. Possession arrow favors Garden. Team fouls Garden 3, Pratt 2. It's Pratt ball left to right. This is the largest deficit they face tonight. On before has it high on the left for Pratt, defended by Lawhorn. Up top, it's Boo Zeller is into the game for the first time in the second half. Picks up her dribble, left to the free throw line. Wing right pitches for Taylor, driving on Nevis going left, and a foul. Nevis picks up the foul, that's her second. Garden City's fourth team foul, that's the last foul they had to give. McGee in, and Jill Stevens comes out. Offense, defense, substitutions for Garden. Weeby back in for Pratt. She sat for a while. She's their best shooter. On before left wing, hops to her right, crosses over Taylor Lawhorn. Now to Taylor, who comes back left, and a moving screen against Pratt. And Bill McAtee is trying to explain the call to Coach Kenner, and he just doesn't buy it. Meantime, Taylor picks up her third foul. Did they just change that call? I don't think anybody in the building knows exactly what happened. First it looked like he was calling a moving screen, then a timeout. It's like Armageddon here with 1:40 to go in the fourth. Now timeout. We'll get this sorted out when we come back. Somebody has the ball, 47-36 Garden City on 99.9 The Rock.
Home to the
Lately and talked over the years of the way they are built, the insulation values, and the efficiency of building your homes. It's because here at D&H Homes, we want to help you with the floor plan design, get every detail you want for you and your family, and make it just right for the future years to come. But for us to do that, I want you to stop by D&H Homes on East Highway 50 and let us actually show you the difference before you make that final decision.
I think they called that foul on Nevis, which would be her third foul, which is basically what they called it on number 2, just the wrong number 2 apparently. So now Boo Zeller to the free throw line for Pratt. Garden City is over the limit. Zeller transferred from Chandler Gilbert Junior College in Arizona. Free throw is good. Pratt within 10 now, 47-37 with 1:40 to go. Pratt 8 of 14 as a team from the free throw line tonight. Second one. Rattles in. 47-38. Blockbuster lead is 9. A little token pressure from Pratt. We have not seen a lot of that. Garden City has a second to get it across, and they just barely do with a second to spare. Now they trap the ball. They trap Nevis, quarter court left. 2 defenders jump at her. Nevis dribbles it off her foot, dives on the ball in the backcourt, and then throws it away. Weeby the steal for Pratt. Weeby to Daniels in the lane. Leaner is no good. Off the right rim, bounces twice. And a foul, so free throws for Pratt. This will be 16 and 17 on the night. And the Beavers continue to hang around. You know, Pratt has been close in a lot of games this year, and it's been one bad quarter that's killed them. Tonight, they had a 6-point lead in the first quarter, and then were outscored 19-6 in the second. Go back to the Cowley game on February 20th. They were up by 6 in the first quarter, kept it close in the second, missed free throw that time by Daniels. That's her 5th of the night. And then in the third quarter against Cowley, they were outscored 27-11. They were down 31 at one point in the fourth. How quickly things can change. Daniels misses both, the second one off the front rim. Ariana Foa, the rebound for Garden City. Rockbusters have it, a 47-38 a minute to go. Stevens on the bench, so it's McGee, Nevis, Lawhorn, Afoa, and Alexis Smith to close this one out for Antoine Scales. And Ariana Foa has it knocked away left sideline for Garden City.
One time, 52. Move. Get away.
Rockbusters coming off their best shooting game of the year against Northwest Tech. They've not shot the ball well tonight. Hit only 4 threes. They've hit double-digit threes in 3 straight games. Shot clock at 2 for Garden. McGee, left slot floater, is an air ball. And the loose ball to on before for Pratt. Down 47-38. They've got it. Zeller shuffles her feet before she fires the 3. And that's the only reason she did that is because she was trying to generate enough power to shoot a 3. Garden City can run it out now. 30 seconds to go. This game all but over. 9-point lead for the Blockbusters. Now 20 seconds away from a 3rd consecutive win. Got a 2-second differential shot clock to game clock, so they can't completely freeze it. Forward to Lawhorn. One hands it in the paint. Shovels for McGee. Up top Smith. Shot clock at 5. Afoa right sideline. See if they shoot it or they just take the shot clock violation. And they just take the shot clock violation with 2 seconds to go. It was not pretty by any stretch. And at times in this game, Garden City opened the game by hitting their first 2 shots and then missed 11 in a row, but they finally settled down in that second quarter. And Pratt calls a timeout down 9 with 2 seconds to go. Ooh, okay. Down by 9. Drawing up the 9-point play when we come back on 99.9 The Rock.
Catch, kind of like a nail body shop. No matter what is tossed their way with vehicles that need fixed up, they always work as a team and get it done. Score for A&A Body Shop. Hey Harley, let's see if we can grab some after-game snacks. A&A Body Shop, the best shop in town.
Home of the car liner, baby.
2 seconds left. This game is over. 47-38 Garden. Pratt did call a timeout. Maybe to talk about going to Freddy's afterwards. Who the hell knows? But game's over. Pratt ball. And the Blockbusters did it tonight with 3 in double figures on really not a great shooting night. Inbounds to Zeller. Left corner, high arcing 3. And that's what they drew up in that last timeout. And the Blockbusters win it. And they get a little revenge from that last game where they blew a 17-point lead, and they win this one 47-38, led by Kehlani Nevis and her 13 points. 47-38, the final. Your post-game show.
Variable rates, long and short-term loans. Unique solutions tailored to your unique needs. Visit us online at agloan.com. American Ag Credit, money for agriculture.
Able to fight off a scrappy team. Obviously they didn't have their best player in Moss, but a win's a win no matter how you look at it.
Yeah, and I was saying it in the pregame that was going to be a fun matchup between Moss and Odom, and Moss doesn't play. But Kehlani, I thought, played pretty well, 13 points, 3 rebounds. If you were looking for one player tonight, other than Jill Stevens, to step up, who was it, and did they live up to your expectations?
Honestly, it would have been Taylor Lawhorn, and she didn't. She didn't live up to the expectations. That's the matchup problem that she really poses in games, but today she just wasn't physically there, and I don't want to call her out, but just honestly, it is what it is. She's got to play better playing championship basketball down the stretch.
Antoine Scales joining us here on the postgame. The way you started the Northwest Tech game, eerily similar to the way you started this game. You missed 11 straight shots at 1 point from the first quarter on, and you went about 8 minutes between field goals. How do you remedy that?
Just by being aggressive in practice and making sure it starts in practice will be, playing an up-tempo game and knocking down shots. We can't afford to get a slow start. We got to work for everything that we get, and we can't afford to dig ourselves a hole and then try to fight our way out of it.
Justice Odom played well the first time against Pratt. She played pretty well, 11.6 rebounds. She was always under control. How would you grade Justice's play tonight?
If I'm a grader, I'm gonna probably give her a C because again, she has to be on the board. So 6 rebounds is not enough. She should be in the 10-12 column every night easily. But for the most part, we try to do our best to prepare. And overall, I'm just happy for the win. Going over to Pratt and losing, and we was able to redeem ourselves today. And so that's hats off to our team. We're able to get it done, even if it was an ugly fashion.
Defensively, be pleased with what you saw. You held them to 25%. You talked about it in the pregame. 10 points per quarter. Mission accomplished.
Yeah, we did a pretty good job defensively, and that's what we want to be, as one of the top defensive teams in the country. Every team that we played, we know that they don't get their statistical numbers because the way we play defense and matchup problems, and making sure that we cause havoc every single time to get down the court.
Rest of the week looks like this. You've got Martin in Great May not only tonight, and then Saturday another revenge game, but it's a rivalry game in Dodge City. Give us what you want to see now over the next 48 hours for Martin, and I know you're not living in Dodge City, but again, it's a busy week, busy stretch for you guys.
Both of them games are revenge games from us. We lost to both of those teams, and I feel in my heart we shouldn't have. And so we got to play better basketball, up tempo, the way that we play. tough task, but we're up for the challenge.